special guest, Honors brand owner, Honors studio owner, the one, the only, the legend, Gorilla Stacks.
Yes,
Mr. Raleigh.
Yes,
Appreciate you.
Let's go.
We've had him on once before, but no proper introduction before. Appreciate you sitting in. He's a legend.
No.
The legendary brand builder, brand owner.
Somewhat.
Appreciate you sitting on.
I try.
I mean, give a little bit of an idea of how you've built up your success, because you've done it multiple times now. Farmers Market Hawaii, Honors brand now.
I feel like it's just an organic thing, you know. Like I'm always out there, always out. Like I didn't feel like going out this past weekend, but I went hard this past weekend. It's like a networking thing, and like I'm always around. Like everybody knows Aupuni. I've been here for a while. If there's something going on, I'm there. I'm just always there.
I think that, I don't know if it ever gets talked about enough, but just the type of guy you are and the type of energy you put out, always wanting to, like, a rising tide always raises all ships, right? You're always looking to get wins for everybody around
Try
you.
to, yeah.
I think that's huge in your success.
Yeah, I try to like make it so it's all win-wins for everybody.
I
can't win on your own, you know what I mean? Like it always takes a team. And
G shit. Yep.
team always works out better.
Right. I mean, even like you two, right? You guys have been in touch for how long?
Years. I've been trying to sponsor this guy for like 10 years.
Yeah, it's a funny story.
But he didn't. Every time I'd hit him up, he wouldn't respond. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I started Honors, and then I hit him up. He's like, yeah, shoot, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck? That was really easy.
So what's the story behind that? I mean, a whole 10 years of trying to lock you down.
Because he, like, obviously you mentioned he's built up Farmers Market, and when I was coming up as a young amateur and everything, like the people I was with, it was like anti-farmers. So like I was just kind of like drawn into that, like, you know, I'm like, fuck, if I get caught wearing Farmers, these fuckers are gonna, like, you know, it's like my family type shit. Like, so I was like, dang. And then I ended up seeing Raleigh out somewhere, and it was Poi that was freaking was like, we gonna sponsor this fucker, we sponsor him for this fight, and it was a bet, boom. And then we just connected from that, and then yeah, it was like he kind of told me how, because I ended up telling him that story, like, oh yeah, I was just freaking people I was with said fuck farmers, like, all right. And then he's like, oh, it's probably freaking the kind, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, makes sense. And now we rocking though.
That's crazy. I haven't heard that from anybody, because like farmers are just so big back in the day.
Yeah, you got love and you're gonna have hate too.
Well, I was trying to sponsor him like when he first moved here. I was already watching him. Like you can kind of see like at Extreme, like I always go over there and I just used to just kind of like watch and see who I thought had potential, and I always was like watching him, but I was like, what the fuck, I can't lock this guy in.
Because actually, my mom would tell me, oh, what about Farmers Market? And I'd be like, nah.
Yeah, because my girl worked with her.
Yeah. And she would tell, oh, my workers owns Farmers Market. And I'm like, nah, fuck farmers. Like, I'm like my cousin Colin, and like, I'm like, bro, I'm like, Colin said fuck no. Like, Colin said fuck farmers. I'm like, all right. And then so every time she'd ask me though, maybe like 5-6 times she asked me, but fuck, we good now.
The beef was with me though.
Yeah. I didn't even have a beef. It was just like.
But it wasn't like we had like, it was like no bad blood, because we'd be out, we'd all cruise and stuff. So it wasn't like we had bad blood. I just was always like wondering, why can't I fucking do this? Because everybody else I would like hit up, they'd always be like, oh yeah, let's do it.
And they would wanna, they would wanna be farmers,
and then he was just
bro.
like, wouldn't respond, and I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Did he leave you on red, or he just didn't open it?
He would leave me on red.
Damn.
But I guess that's a better way to not have to like say what's going on. I got it. I kind of knew what, like, figured it out.
You had an idea?
But I still was persistent. Like I kept trying over the years. As soon as Honors started doing his thing, then I hit him up right away. I tried again, and then he's like, oh yeah, sure. And that's
finally
easy.
locked him
Yeah,
in.
that's kind of easy.
That's being like loyal to a fault, you know, like being dumb, stupid, but it's alright.
So what was it that you guys didn't like about?
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. So like my cousin Colin and like his, so we're you know, Hawaiian Hostage, that brand.
Yeah.
So whatever they had, it
wasn't with me, you know, right?
I don't even know, but it was just
Yeah.
no farmers. So that's all it was. And then like I can't like Boom Boom Shy, they would all be farmered out, and then I just try to wear my own shit.
Because I was going there, I tried to find people with like no sponsors on their shorts, and then when I'd find them, I'd watch them like, fuck, that's the guy we got to go after.
Yeah, you a G.
That's when like Boston was going through that crazy run too. Yeah,
Bro, like when he had
guys
that,
was doing interviews and drooling because he was still knocked out. He went through that run.
oh,
bro.
he was just knocking everybody out.
So you really do scout talent for your brands then?
I feel like I've been pretty good. Like I scouted a few guys that went pretty far.
Because I mean, like right now, the boxers, the twins,
Yeah.
they're some of, I'd say, like the most
Yeah.
potential you guys have currently.
Yeah, I started sponsoring them when they were like 10. They're 21 now.
Damn.
So it was like before, like I used to talk to Rich, and then my boy Eddie, the tattoo artist Eddie Diaz, linked us up, and then I was like watching their videos, and I was like, fuck, I think these kids are gonna like be something, you know, twins.
Yeah.
Both of them are good. Like they have a big amateur record too. So I was like, they should be pretty. They look like they got potential, and then they've been on ever since. But
That's
now they're
dope.
on their run too. Now you know.
That's sick.
Then who else was there? We had Max.
Max Holloway, that was
yeah.
a legendary, of
Yeah.
course.
That was a good one. That's when he went on his run too.
And that was up to the belt. You guys had him up until
Up
he won the
to
belt,
they
right?
signed the Reebok deal.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit.
We had Ilima too for a little while. Who else we had?
Bro, everybody wanted to be down with farmers, bro.
Mark Tupac. Mark owns his own gym now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we had a bunch. We had a pretty good. We scouted pretty good. I would just go to the gym and hang out and watch, and see who like you can kind of tell, yeah. But then there's the guys that like perform in like practice, but they don't do too good in the fights.
Yeah.
So that's why we'd always end up going to the fight so I could watch, practice, and in the fight.
And then make a decision kind of
Yeah.
off of there, who you guys would go with and whatnot.
Yeah, because some people I don't know what happens when the lights go on.
I love when
I
the
never
lights
been
go on.
I never been in there, so I would never know. But there's definitely a big difference when they go from sparring to fight night.
It's like, you know, if you're riding dirt bike, like just track ride and then
Yeah.
freaking racing for real. Like, oh, you got other people, you got the crowd, like that. Yeah, it's just that nerves, you know. Like some people can hold it in,
together,
yeah,
yeah.
and freaking some people just shit the bed. Like we was just, bro, it was funny. I was just doing like a sicko Saturday yesterday, and there was some like out of towners upstairs, and I just like me and Rodney talked about it after, because my first like round while they were there, I was going off, and it was like, yeah, I was trying to make a statement to these guys, let them know, like, it's like, bro, that's the difference though. Like when there's eyes, like we're not gonna be like, oh, like when there's eyes on us, we're gonna show out, you know, and that's like when we go into our fights, we're out there trying to style and freaking put on a show. We don't shit the bed.
And you noticed that obviously from Puni early on.
That was like a good when did you move here?
2016, bro.
That was a good 8 years of trying.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
So wait,
We've been like what, 2 years? 2 years.
Huh?
We've been like 2 years rocking.
Yeah, I think a little under 2 years.
Yeah.
But it was a good run of trying to get them to work together.
And were you trying to get him even before he got to Vegas?
No, because I kind of
Nah, my career didn't even
noticed him
start.
more when he got here, because
Yeah.
when he moved here, the community was smaller too. So you
Yeah.
know what I mean, it was way smaller before, so you could see when he got here. That's when I noticed him.
I had one AMI fight before I moved here, and then I fought back home. I would fly back home, but like my whole career was out here.
And the next fight coming up, September 13th.
Yep, September 13th, Santa Cruz, California.
And of course, going to be doing another collab with Honors Brand,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
You guys have
Always.
an idea of that style of the shirts, the design, what that's all going to look like yet? For the
I had
people?
an
You guys
idea.
got a
Yeah,
little
we're
sneak
trying
peek?
to get it together. I'm trying to get my nephew to make some time to get the shirt together so we can put that one out. And then we're looking for some sponsors, obviously.
Yep.
Get some
Anybody
money in
wanna
this
jump
guy's
on
pocket.
board?
This camp is hard.
Yeah.
They need everything they can get.
Let's go. Anybody want to jump on board? Let's go.
And those shirts should be available for purchase.
Most likely,
Soon.
yeah.
A week or 2 weeks before.
So probably around the end of the first week of September,
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
So definitely be on the lookout for that. That's going to be sold
HonorsBrand.
honorsbrand.com.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll
Or
be
in the
fire.
shop.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
So-
So it's gonna be a sick one, hopefully.
How are we feeling about this fight? Because we're now, 4 weeks out, 5 weeks out?
I think we're 4 weeks.
How are we feeling
3
about
hard weeks and fight week.
because we're going up against #1 flyweight coming out of California.
He's always gonna go.
Aupuni's in savage mode, bro. All the barbers at the shop was talking that like he's just going in there and says, "Just one clip me."
Yeah, bro. That's why I went in there.
They're like no fade. They're just like no, just one clip. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he's in savage mode right now. He's coming into a barber shop just saying one clip. Me. Don't even fade me
does
up.
that? Who
Don't
goes
fade
to the
me up.
barbershop?
Don't
Me,
fade me up. One clip.
Cause I was thinking, I was like, bro, I can have my chick do this at home, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna see my boy. Or, like, I gotta see him. Like, this is the start of camp right here. This day, I'm buzzing my head. I'm gonna see my boy, cause fight week, I'm gonna see him again, get fresh. Shout out McConaughey. But yeah, I just wanted her buzz.
What is that? Is that make a statement? Has it have any tie-in with the attitude? Or the
Yeah, a
energy
little
going into
bit,
the
like
fight?
little bit, just looking rough. Like when I pulled up to the gym and stuff, fuckers was like, whoa, because I shaved the mustache too. I went Dagestani and shaved the mustache. And fuckers was like, oh, so I was just like, yeah, I don't know. I like to like during camp, I'm not trying to get faded. I just want to look rough and rugged, and then right before the fight,
Bruh,
clean up.
He's
and-
one clipping it, sleeping on plywood.
Yo, actually, you want to see my bed?
Tell the people about that. Can you explain your sleeping
He's in
situation?
fucking savage mode right now.
Did you see my bed?
Yeah,
I said you.
I
a
came
picture.
I
to
don't know.
your
I just,
house.
I
Yeah.
just felt like with the one clip thing, you should be sleeping on plywood.
Bro, my mattress is like this big, bro.
No pillow.
No, I have a pillow for my head and a pillow for my legs. But yeah, no, I got my own room. I sleep in by myself right now.
No bed frame, no box frame.
No, just this mattress on the floor.
Barely a mattress.
It's like literally like that big.
It's a mat.
Yeah, basically a futon.
One grain of rice and you can feel it underneath.
Oh, but yeah, there's no electronics in the room. There's just literally bed, pillows, blanket. Bro, it's just my little sleep sanctuary.
And why no electronics in the room?
Like get all the EMFs out, get all that bad electricity out, you know? Just it's my sleep sanctuary.
And have you noticed any difference in your sleep?
Yeah, no, I sleep really good in there. Bro, I was telling my chick, I was like, cause she's off like 4 days in a row. So then like the first 2 nights I slept in the bed with her and I was like freaking tossing and turning all night. And then I go in the room these last 2 nights and I was like, yo, that was like the best sleep I got. I was like, shit, bro. I was like knocked out till I wake up in my normal time, 5:30. And then boom, I'm up. It's like, oh, that's fucking crazy.
So mornings, we're still training currently
Yeah, so for
just general sessions for you.
like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I train at 3:30. And then I'll do my 3:30 pro practice and I'll do some extra credit after that. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm doing morning trainings and then I'm going to do I do strength and conditioning after. But Thursday, Friday is more work day and then Saturday is more like a rehab day. And that's what all those is functional patterns. But yeah, it's just condensed. Boom.
So those sessions outside of pro practices, it's just you and Rodney right now. What are those looking like?
That's Thursday. We go in at 10 a.m. We spar, big gloves. Not really big gloves. We put 8s on, which is like what you fight in. But yeah, we use and then we just bang 3-4 rounds, however we feel that day. Friday, we do 11 o'clock grappling with like Mads Burnell, that crew, upstairs. Saturday, we do Sicko Saturday. That's what I did yesterday. And then, yeah, FP after all those sessions.
So what's mentality like right now in those sparring sessions for you?
Kill. Like, not trying to hurt my training partners, but definitely, like, putting pressure on them.
Do you imagine who you're fighting at all?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know who I'm fighting.
But I mean, during those training sessions,
Oh,
are you picturing his face? Are you imagining
Nah.
fighting and lining up against him?
No, because I'm trying to break down the puzzle that's in front of me, which is what I'll have to do. Like, I don't get super dialed in on who, like I said, I don't even watch film, you know? Like, I watch 30 seconds, see how they move, like, what's their stance like, what's their footwork like, and then I'm like, all right, because I got to adapt, like, no matter what. he might be completely different from the last fight, you know. So I gotta be able to adjust and adapt to whatever's going on in that moment, and that's why I don't really care too much about specific sparring either. I just like if I could get the body type, that's perfect, you know. I have one kid, Ethan. I get like 2 rounds with. He's a perfect body type, but he's more of like a Taekwondo guy. So it's not like the right look, you know. But he's like the perfect height.
So do you do any visualization of what you think the fight's even gonna look like?
Yeah,
prior to
yeah.
ahead of it.
Yeah, no doubt. Especially that will come out like in my Sicko Saturdays. Like we'll work like my mental game plan or my thoughts of what I'm gonna fucking do to this guy, and it's basically just beat his body up and then knock him out.
What does that look like more in detail, though? How do you think this fight is gonna look?
It's gonna beat his I'm literally gonna beat his body up, and then he's gonna go to sleep.
Are you like trying to make it early or drag him into deep waters?
It depends. It depends on like, cause he might be like I see him being a bitch and like falling down every time. Like every time I touch him, just falling down so I could like fall into his guard and stuff. So if that happens, I might have to drag it out and like stand up, boy, get back to work. Boom, 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 and then he's gonna fall down again. But I don't know. It depends. It depends. But I mean, honestly, we don't get paid by the minute, so get in, get out, and then I can fight again, sooner. So
Then that's the goal. You're trying to get one by November, was it?
What is this? September. I would like to fight the end of the year. Yeah. Yeah. It's even by December. Yeah. Early December, hopefully.
Anywhere at all that you feel threatened by him, or that you feel like he could challenge you?
Like his grappling seems to be his best weapon, but like I trust my wrestling. Honestly, I know my wrestling is levels above his. Like there's no reason he should take me down, and I trust my get-ups. I trust my submission defense enough to know like I'm gonna get myself back up. Like I like if the fight hits the ground, I'm not gonna panic there. Like I'll be chill, work my way up. I know my routes to get up, and I'll be good.
And obviously, every round starts on the feet.
Yeah.
How do you see things going there?
I think his defenses is so out of order. He's got really odd, like he's tall and lanky, and he's got like odd arms. So that's why like I'm just gonna find the holes. Boom, liver. Boom, liver. Boom, chin. And then, yeah, that's the end of the fight, bro.
Call it a night.
I'm gonna Tuporio him. Like I called my KO last night.
You gotta do the Steph Curry when you do that.
What is the Steph Curry?
Night,
Oh
night.
shit!
Night, night.
I'm gonna look right at the camera then. No, yeah, I'm gonna creep in right here. Boom, boom. I'm gonna come in orthodox.
So let's say we open up the round. First round.
It don't matter. Like I don't. That's gonna be whatever. But like the knockout sequence, I'm gonna creep in with my jab, boop, and I'm just gonna dip, left hook to the body, overhand, and that's gonna be the. But whatever happens before that is gonna be what happens before that. But that's what I'm gonna get him. And I might throw it once and get him. I might throw it 10 times and then get him. But that's what I see in my head catching him. Because his freaking defense is all out here. And boom, boom, Tuporia.
Curry.
Yeah, and then the Curry.
Sleepers.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot a 3 and then go Curry.
You gotta hit him with the behind the back first. You gotta show us any handles before it.
I was finally stoked that I could cheer for him. Because all these years I was like, then you played for the Olympics. I was like, fuck, get to cheer for this guy. Because this
USA.
fucking kills all the teams, bro. And I was like, fuck, we finally get to cheer for him.
Exactly. You finally get to yell with him instead of
yeah.
being like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking shooting his stupid ass threes. Like, what the
Bomb
fuck?
that fucker, yes.
Yo, it's the craziest shit to watch, bro. Watching him
And
hit
it was just like a
threes.
legendary. Like, it was like, bro, that might be like the last time you see those Curry, LeBron, KD play together.
Right.
Like that.
Yeah. And I just feel like Curry is the scariest player of all time, in my opinion. Because like when he gets hot,
Bro.
Oh, bro.
He got a hot
Bro.
twice in his own. Bro, like he was shooting that last 3 that he shot over.
Nicholas Batum and whoever that was,
He
KD's
threw
guy left him.
He threw it from the hip.
That was insane. Because he said he was tired, right? And that's the only reason why
That's why
he
he
shot
just
it like
hucked
that.
it like that, yeah.
And KD standing there wide open. LeBron standing on the wing wide open. Steph just steps back.
Yeah, but they kept passing it back. He'd throw it out to them and he'd pass it. They'd pass it back to him.
Because he was just cooking,
he
bro.
was cooking.
That dude is
That's why
hot.
I was so stoked. I finally got to cheer for him, bro.
Yeah, I was with you right there too.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
Talking about some flyweight fights, we talked a little bit about Steve Ursig and Kai Kara France. And you had some interesting things to say about what you thought about that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think Ursig is the better fighter. I think he got caught, but Kai did a good read on catching him fading like that. But that's my dream fight. One of my dream fights is to fight Kai. I think it would be fun, and I think I would get him too.
How you think it'd be like a guarantee type of thing? You over Kai Kara France? Do you think it would be a war? Like
I think it would be a war, and I think I would get him.
10 times out of 10?
9, 8.
That confident?
Yeah.
Though. You think you would kind of dominate him in a sense?
Yeah, because he's kind of reckless. Like Ursig was sniping him a little bit when he was coming in, but he wasn't like sitting down. He was fading. Like he's got power when he sits on his shots, but he was fading and he wasn't able to like put power on his shit. I would just sit right there, boom, boom. As soon as he comes in, bang. At least that's what I think I would do. You know, in my head, that's how I see it going.
You gotta visualize everything.
Yeah,
also,
in my head, I seen that fight 100,000 times, and I just go bang, bang as soon as he comes in.
Well, he's supposed to be fighting for the belt next, right? That's what it looks like against Pantoja.
He's gonna get worked.
Well, so in your eyes, do you think you're championship level in the UFC currently?
But styles make fights. So like Kai Kara France, yeah, he's fighting for the belt, but honestly, after this, who is he gonna beat? After he loses this fight, who is he gonna beat?
In the top 5? I mean,
Yeah, anyone.
him and Corey Sandhagen would be a great fight. I think he might win that fight.
Corey Sandhagen is 35er.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about?
Like, can he beat Manel? I don't think he beat Manel.
Ooh, Manel would be.
I don't
good
think
fight.
he beat Manel.
Why was I thinking about 35? Who just left?
Mokaev?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he wouldn't beat Mokaev.
I don't think he'd beat Makaev.
No,
Yeah,
he would get wrestle fucked.
Mm.
Yeah.
But ultimately, so you feel.
Just stylistically, I think that he's a great matchup for me.
So do you feel like Kai Kara France is truly one of the best flyweights in the UFC?
One of the, like, it's hard to say. I mean, he's there. I don't know, but that stuff's always moving, bro. That stuff's always moving.
Did you catch the Hooker fight?
I did.
Bro, what do you think about that? Hooker versus Gamrot.
Yeah, that was crazy. He weathered the storm.
Right?
Yeah.
I did not think that was gonna happen.
No,
and he put Gamrot on his back foot.
I had Gamrot to win that fight. I had him to win that fight, and then
I thought he was just gonna wrestle fuck him and dominate him. Right?
honestly, somebody asked me about it, and I was like, you know what? Hooker is chinny, bro. Like he could even get knocked out. And then boom, he got freaking whoop first thing, and I'm like, oh, it's going according to plan. And then no, he weathered the storm. Fucking like you said, he started banging, and he had like a second win.
Does he wobbles every fight almost?
Bro,
but he also puts himself into the fire. Like he's eating big shots.
Like I was saying to my girl as we were watching it, I'm like, he tries to fight like a little guy when he's so big. Like he's trying to get inside and throw all these hooks. Like, bro, just boom, boom, boom. That's all you gotta do. And like now you're giving him takedowns and shit, but he put the pressure on him. He worked him though.
Right. And I mean, Gamrot looked impressive on his feet as well. In my opinion, he looked great on his feet. I didn't see that coming.
Bro.
Yeah. And he pushed Dan. Do you think Dan Hooker gets that BMF fight against Max Holloway next?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Because
I think it'll
Gamrot was ranked number 5. And supposedly if Gamrot won, he was fighting for the title next.
For the BMF?
For against Islam.
Oh yeah.
If
But you asked
not
about
ready.
BMF versus Max.
That's what Dan called for, and I don't think Dan's getting a title fight next, but I think he's close.
That belt won't go up for a while.
You don't think so?
No. When was the first one with Masvidal them?
That was like years ago.
Wasn't there another one after it though? There was Nate Diaz, wasn't it?
Yeah, Nate and Masvidal, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So when was that one?
I don't know, like 2 years ago, maybe something like
It
that.
was more than that. I don't know.
I think it was a while.
Was it really that long ago?
I think because they've both been done for a
Well,
while.
wasn't this the third one though, if I'm not mistaken?
No, I think this is only the 2.
Really?
I think it was 3. No.
I
No,
think
wait. Did Connor fight for one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor fought for one.
Did he?
No. It was Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje and
And
Dustin
Poirier?
Poirier?
Yeah, that's right.
So
That was the second one.
So
right?
that was
yeah.
okay.
And that
But Max still has to fight for this belt.
right.
He wins it, most likely. And then
You don't see Max and Dan Hooker filling in on a late replacement type of thing.
because
putting
do they
the
have
BMF
him?
belt
Do they have
on
him
line.
defend? Do they have him defend his 45, or do they have him defend his BMF, or do they have him fight for the 55? That BMF belt's gonna be holding.
I genuinely see him beating Ilia Topuria right this year,
Yes, 100%.
and then a late fill-in against Dan Hooker for the BMF belt. I think that's a high
I
possibility.
don't think that's gonna go on.
Mark it here, clip it.
Clicked.
Any other? And of course, the main event: DDP versus Adesanya.
Dang, that was crazy.
Crazy fight.
Crazy.
It looked like Adesanya was gonna win, just outpoint him, right?
Get his belt back.
Be the third-time champ. Everybody thought so, and everybody was trying to.
I didn't even think he was hurt.
Adesanya.
Yeah, like I thought he was chilling and moving, and then when he went on his fours, and I thought he was just gonna pop back up, but he didn't.
But he ate a couple of big shots before that.
I know, but I thought he was fine, to be honest. Like you see guys get
Like
cracked.
against Sean, how he
yeah,
was
like
getting hit.
you know, you get cracked, and like you're still in the fight. I didn't think he was like
Just dazed enough, just enough to make a mistake
'cause he
and
was-
not protect.
he was still going like side to side. You know, boom over here, then he was over here. I'm like, okay, he's fine.
But then he turned and he was like facing like towards the cage, kind of.
yeah.
He was kind of dazed at that point.
I guess the way he moves is so odd, like, and he always does stuff like that. So that way I was like, it kind of just looked normal to me.
Just looked like him slipping. like,
Yeah, and
moving.
running away, you know, I'm like, oh, he always does that kind of shit. He's good.
DDP though, man,
He got that power, huh?
looks good, huh? So unorthodox. Like watching him fight is the weirdest thing ever, right? Just like blitzing and like rushing forward. It just looks weird.
It's the ugliest striking you ever see in your life.
It looks like he shouldn't be in there, right?
100%. And that's kind of like when BT fought him, bro. It's like BT was smoking him that first round. Bop, bop, bop. Calf kicks, jabs. And then like he does the most awkward shit, cuts him open, and then just changes the fight like that, bro. It's crazy. He's so ugly.
And also just the way he put Adesanya on that back foot too. Like I
But
thought.
Izzy was doing good fighting backwards.
Don't get me wrong, he did, but I thought he was just gonna plant one time and just catch him with one of those left hooks.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna get knocked out cold. Like I thought Izzy, because he was like leaning back on shots, and like some shots were landing. I'm like, bro,
Oh, the ones from
Put
DDP
your hands-
that was
yeah.
just winging him.
Yeah,
and
I'm
they
like, put your hands
like,
up.
like an inch short of his face.
bro, it scared me because he's just like, don't do
But
that.
it is also, I mean, Alex is just looks so. I think Alex, after the fight, coming out and saying he'd come down to 185 for one more fight.
That's a bad idea.
You think so?
He'll be very sick. He's been so big already. I don't think.
Monster.
I don't think his body will be okay at that weight anymore.
But isn't he fighting at the same weight in the cage that he was when he like on fight night they weigh them, right? I believe he's weighing in the same amount.
Like 40 pounds, right?
Well, he gains like right now he gains like almost 30. He was gaining close to 50 before.
Yeah, but that's not good.
I know, but just
But his weight cuts didn't
Oh.
look when he was on the scale. It didn't look like bad.
But he was already a 205er at that time.
Yeah. But
Or a 85er,
even when
I'm sorry. He was already a
when he was
85er.
cutting all that weight, like some guys they look horrible on the scale. Like he didn't look too bad, but
Yeah. But I don't know, like once
doing
you
enough times, yeah.
you already moved up to 205. I got it wrong. He was 80 when he was already 85, but now you've been chilling at 205 and you've been cutting down and rehydrating, and then you're going to go back to 85. That's a lot.
Just that right there is a big weight difference.
20 pounds and you think about it, right?
A lot.
Yeah, at that point, that's already 10% of the body weight. It's pretty ridiculous. But I mean, for one fight to become a champ,
Oh,
that
but,
almost gives him the ability and the right to move up to heavyweight, I feel like.
but that make him, like I don't know, but most likely that would make him so sick and so weak in that fight.
How does the BMF belt even work? Like, can they move it to different weight classes?
I think it's bullshit. Yeah.
You know what I mean, because
I mean,
I know
they
Max
did,
has
right?
it now, right? So
Right.
what, can they move it up so he can fight somebody else?
Well, wasn't it like they just made it for? Wasn't it 155ers at first, or 175er, or one?
Well, that was at
Masvidal, right?
155.
Masvidal was at 155.
Maybe that was at 70.
I thought it was at 70, but I could be wrong.
Catch weight.
Yeah, I could be wrong though.
I don't know. Look it up.
It's probably just to put on good fights. Like,
Yeah,
fights that
it's
people want to
bullshit
see.
belt. It's a,
That's why I think
They're not in the rankings. They're not like in the right spot in the rankings. But then people want to see them fight.
yeah.
that's why I
But
think
then ranking wise, they can't fight for the regular.
I think it'd be a
belt.
great late fill-in fight. Like I think they'd use it to save a card. And guys like Hooker, guys like Max,
Exciting fighters.
they're also the guys that would raise their hand last minute for fights. I feel like.
Yeah.
Ige would probably be one of those that would end up on.
Oh, how does Dan get a BMF belt,
Yeah.
dude?
He would be one of those guys they would call for
Yeah.
that. I think. I feel.
At least, especially after what he did for the company.
Yeah.
4 hours notice.
Like, that's BMF shit right there.
Yeah.
Very BMF. How does Brian Ortega get that rematch?
I mean, they were just scheduled, so I think he was, I don't know, maybe he had he had medical reasons, I guess, so it wasn't his fault.
The doctor stopped it.
It's something like that. Like, he got pulled from the card or something, like, or I don't know. It's for
Well,
health.
that happened to Max too, right?
Yeah.
Remember that when he got pulled?
Khabib, yeah.
But that was in New York. Yeah, that's when like New York still was not fond of the UFC. I guess they kind of are now, right? They've been breaking the gate record at Madison Square Garden for years now.
Every event.
That's nuts. You see, Tyreek Hill said he'd beat Noah Lyles in a race.
Yeah, I don't. What did he say? 100 meter?
100 meters, but I mean, if you think about it, a 40-yard dash, he really might.
Maybe a 40, because he got the acceleration. But 100 meters, I don't know.
No, he gets smoked in 100 meters. Like that's kind of just known, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
How's this a question? What
what
is the 100-meter champion?
Yeah, no, 100%.
He's the, like the
But-
Olympic
Yeah, true,
champion,
true.
world champion.
What about the flag football talk? You see that? You see the flag football talk?
I haven't seen much of it. I mean, I know that like certain guys are talking about not going.
The
Or
Olympics?
like some flag
Yeah, for the
football
Olympics.
some flag football guy is like, don't let these NFL guys come in because of their names or whatever. Like, let the people who built this sport, blah blah blah. But I'm like, but who's the better player?
No, that's right. No, but if you think about it, like flag football is a continuous. Like they have a season. Like it's big. It's big relatively, right? But like they have they have TV contracts. They have sponsors. Like flag football is a big thing in the country.
I get it. But here's what I'll say about it too. I think because I see my cousin say the same thing on like a Facebook post about it. Like, I think for the offense, you should definitely take the best NFL players because, like, hello, there's the reason why they're in the NFL, not playing fucking flag football. But for defense,
I mean, devil's argument, right?
wait.
It's a little bit-
For defense, you should definitely use the flag football players because there's a skill to that. You know what I mean? They know how to pull the flags and they
Well,
know
there's
how,
a skill to moving your hips out of the, you know what I'm saying? Like getting out of the way of them
no,
pulling
but
it.
yeah, but
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you're talking about
yeah.
superior athletes now. You just right there posted a fucking touchdown.
Right, Justin Jefferson
Yeah,
on the deep route.
you don't need a or like first downs every time. It doesn't matter if you get a flag. Now we're throwing a deep ball in the end zone. Like, you definitely want to take the best athletes for that.
But maybe there's something with like qualifying, like you've got to do it throughout the year, like with a 3-on-3 basketball.
Nah,
for
but
the
they're already
Olympics.
gonna
There is
put.
no qualifier.
Yeah, they're already
What
gonna
about
put.
the breakdancer?
No, that's the thing for the Olympics for the 3-on-3. That's why our NBA players weren't
yeah,
allowed
they
to
were-
play.
yeah.
Like Jimmer Fredette and all these other guys that don't have anything else going on in their life, they were playing in all these 3-on-3 games throughout the year to qualify for it.
That's crazy.
Are you gonna take off half the NFL season to go qualify for flag football for the Olympics?
No, but they won't have
no, because
that.
they're not.
No, they're just gonna put the NFL guys in.
I mean, it just depends what the rules are gonna be from the Olympic committee.
is it guaranteed gonna be in the Olympics?
Guaranteed in the Olympics.
Oh
for
hell
2028.
yeah, let's go. Hopefully they do
Yeah,
this.
but we
They're
might
taking
be,
out a bunch too, yeah.
yeah, like boxing for
And
example. Isn't that
breakdancing.
crazy?
Probably the most famous one or like the most reposted stuff is NBA, the
Yeah.
sprinters, and the breakdancer girl.
The breakdance.
She's
girl.
all over my
Oh,
IG.
shout out Casey O'Neal for that celebration.
Yeah,
Oh, that was lit. Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
she
so-
got a big dub this weekend too.
Hell yeah, that was funny.
But that's the most reposted That thing's everywhere now.
Did you see the video? She came out like with a, like a sympathy video saying you shouldn't be bullying me. I've been doing this for years. And I've been grinding. I'm a real break dancer. And then it came out like a couple of days after that her husband was in control of the breakdancing committee, like setting everything up. And
shit.
other donors were trying to sponsor the Australian team, and she would turn the donors away so that her company, that was the main sponsor, basically allowed who could be on the team and whatnot.
That's
It's
crazy.
pretty.
That's crazy.
Hey, she did her thing, bro. She's more viral than all of us.
Yo,
Fucking
she
kangaroo
She's
jack,
viral
bro.
in the whole world
and
right
she
now.
went to the Olympics though.
And she can say she went to
Yeah.
she's an Olympian.
None of us here can say that. Nobody in this goddamn.
I bet we, if we tried, I bet we could.
For what?
In what?
Yeah,
In
for
In
what?
what?
Bro, air riflery.
Oh, that hey,
Terrorist guy?
hey,
Come
hand in
on,
the
man.
pocket, hand in the pocket.
Come on. I'm hitting that.
Yo.
I don't know.
Table tennis, bro.
No,
No, you
way.
ain't beating no
Table
6-year-old from
tennis?
Let's go.
China.
Let's go.
No.
Bro,
Let's go.
come on. You
Let's
is
go.
not.
I'll give that bitch that work.
No, bro, there's kids 5 years old that will smoke you.
I guarantee there's not.
Hold their
I'm
paddle just
raw.
like this.
I'm fucking raw, dog.
No.
I don't know about table tennis.
I mean,
No way, bro. You know how good fuckers are, yeah.
bro, if
You can't just pick up
No,
and be good at that.
I'm bad.
No.
I'm bad.
You not. Why you not in the Olympics then?
Bro, I chose football.
But you're not gonna
Well,
pick
never
up
have 'em in
and
the
be
Olympics
that
yet at
good.
the time.
Oh, it might
Was
take.
that your sport? You played you
Bro, it was I started with pool, but I couldn't reach across the table.
I love pool.
But in table tennis, I could hit the whole table, so I started getting really good at table tennis. Bro, Boys and Girls Club
You're that good.
champion.
Are you that good?
Not like Olympic good, but
Damn.
I'm fucking bad. Like I'm like if it was
like Boys and Girls Club bad.
like out of like 300
YMCA?
people, I'd be top 10. Random people off the street, top 10.
That
out
never
of
played
300.
tennis before. Table tennis.
They know what table tennis is though. They might call it ping pong,
Ping pong.
but I would smash them. You
But
guys
I
don't think you
know.
can do any Olympic
bro,
sport?
I don't know that they hit the ball pretty fucking fast. That's why.
No, like
And the game is
Bro,
the
I have
speed of the game
I
is
got
fast.
English on my shit. I got backspin. Like I'm mean.
Yeah, but
I
the-
got overhand.
It's so fast.
backhand.
The game is so fast.
I fast.
Bro, you probably couldn't even return a serve.
Are you,
in the,
bro?
in
You
the
couldn't.
Olympics.
I guarantee you couldn't return one of my serves.
I'm not the one talking though.
I bet you don't even know how to serve.
I can serve.
Oh yeah, because you play fucking gay tennis,
But-
pickleball, whatever it's called.
But literally,
Homo tennis.
I'm not the one saying I could be in the Olympics for this shit. But
Bro,
but,
I can't,
bro,
I can't
I-
even,
my
I
fault
can't
you
even
don't-
think of an Olympic sport that I would accelerate in.
But it's not my fault that you
is there
guys don't believe in
Is there
yourselves.
street fight? Is there is there street fights in the Olympics? I'll fucking compete in that. They got street beefs in there.
They're fucking
Yeah, how's
joint
the
lighting.
the pole vault guy?
Oh,
That
the
he
fucking fake American.
no, the one that fucking
He's
he
American.
what country was he?
He
Voting for.
Sweden or somewhere other more gay
That's
than
what
us.
he get. Wait, he got one up his ass.
No, he fucking went and he had a big cock, so
Oh.
it hit the pole. His body cleared, but his cock was big, so
You
it
know
hit the,
the bar-
pole
the
and
bar that goes
it hit the
across?
bar. But you can see it, like it hit it and it went.
It's like hanging,
Oh
hanging
my
on top of the
God.
bar.
Bro,
dog.
it's like legit. It looked like this, and then he got over. His body cleared, but it's like this part of it hit the pole, and it hit it down.
Oh
and then
my
it went like this,
God.
like it.
yeah, because it like came off the top of it. The reverb, the ricochet.
I'm dead. Yo,
That's
no
a good
way.
point because they're always in tights, and these are some of the best athletes in the world. So they have some like the highest testosterone in the world. They don't ever catch like random boners or anything like that.
He did.
No, it was soft.
No, it
'cause
wasn't- it was soft, yeah.
'cause hanging.
Yo,
Hit the
respect.
sledgehammer.
Respect to that guy.
'Cause, I mean, that's instant. Like, imagine the money you get
Hey,
off of OnlyFans.
Chicks is coming in hard.
I mean, you only get like 30 grand for a gold medal, right?
Depending on what country you're
Depending
in.
on the country, yeah.
America is 35 or something, 35,000.
Yeah, you gotta
But
get.
their
Did you see
endorsements
what,
is
did you
what?
see what Uncle Ocho did?
Yeah, you gotta get that Shannon Sharp sponsorship.
Yeah, they took care of America.
But didn't Sha'Carri sign like a big deal right after that?
She did.
Oh, I wouldn't
I know she
doubt
had a
it.
big deal with Nike
Like
already. I
28
think.
mil or something.
Whoa.
Well, something big. I think.
Damn.
I don't. That's what I seen.
Was that like, after the Olympics?
Well, that's what I think. The money comes from endorsements, right? Not really
Mm.
the the gold medal at the sport.
Maybe she could buy herself some tits or something, because
That might slow her
Nah,
down.
you're gonna
bro.
slow her down.
you think so?
Yeah,
For
guaranteed.
sure. Might like even change up her
Take
way
'em out.
it might even change the
Keep 'em
way
in
her
for-
arms swing.
Just keep them in 4 years. Take them out for the next Olympics.
Like it might change. Like, but she's fast as fuck.
Oh,
this one.
she's so
You think you
fast.
could beat her?
no.
I wouldn't even
You
try.
seen her run.
I'd
Bro,
pull
you
something
seen that?
generational.
The what is that? The one they passed the
the
what's that?
baton.
The what is
The
it called?
relay.
What is it called?
Yeah,
the
the
relay.
relay.
Fuck, dude.
That's wild.
She came from way
Oh
behind.
yeah. There's one where they won the gold.
Yeah.
Because her top end speed is crazy. Her cadence, like how quick her feet hits the ground, is just insane.
You see that one where she just looked at the bitch?
That's the one we're talking
And
about.
Oh,
even though when
bro.
she did in the qualifiers, she crossed over so early and was already like in a jog, and she went like this.
Oh, bro, she's a gangster.
You think she takes off her nails to finger herself?
No, it's too much work.
So what do you think?
They know how they can do it without.
just rub the bean.
They rub. Yeah.
That's crazy. Could you imagine that? Could you just rubbing your balls and coming?
My thing is like, bro, how do they like wipe good?
Yeah, straight up.
Like, how do they wipe
Oh.
after they take a shit? That's
No,
like,
but
to me, that's the
why
hardest
I
part.
think all
They
those
get
girls
bidets. Hey, they all get bidets,
but
guaranteed.
still, the bidet is in the back.
Yeah,
They
it
get
doesn't. It
stinky
doesn't like
pussies.
yeah.
You're right. Well, I said wipe their
Sour
ass.
smell. But even the nani, right? Like
These bitches is with the shower heads. Yeah.
I don't know.
they use a
bro.
shower head for something else.
Yeah.
Massage mode, right? High pressure.
Right. That's like I think that's like one of the reasons why everybody watches the Olympics too.
The pressure
To watch the
washer.
gymnasts. Watch the gymnasts. Even what is her name? Gabby. The other
Gabby
runner?
Thomas.
Gabby Garcia.
Gabby Thomas.
She's
though.
a baddie, yeah, too.
Oh, her.
Yeah, she's a baddie.
She's solid. Like she's solid. Her husband is a fake Olympian.
Oh.
He's a para-Olympian. Fucking, you know those guys are like, there's nothing really wrong with them, but they just act like a retard so they can be a Paralympian.
They got his Olympic medal.
I'm not sure if that's what he did. But there's people that do that. Like, you ever heard of that scandal?
The one they got the fake leg.
No, them they cheat too. I'd cut off
It's
my
like
leg.
spring-loaded.
That's how I could be an Olympian.
Bro,
I'd cut off my
I-
calves, bro, my little chicken legs, quads and up. I'd be killing it.
I seen one dude doing a jump.
It's like the springs.
And
yeah?
he's jumping off his metal leg. I'm like, that shouldn't be
Lil Ting
legal,
Ting?
bro. Poor little
Lil
Ting
Ting Ting?
Ting, bro. That shouldn't be legal. That thing is like that.
You remember the guy they made a hero after he was running the 400, I think, and so he ran the 400. He had the gold medal, like he was killing it, right? And then he goes home from the Olympics, right? He's got his gold medals, and then he murdered his wife.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so like you don't remember this story?
No.
Bro, he was like a huge hero, and like
Some hero.
He said that somebody like he thought somebody broke into his home, and they went to the bathroom to go take a shit. So he took his gun and he shot into the bathroom door a bunch of times, and he shot and killed his wife.
Oh my god.
He still pleads innocence to this day. Allegedly, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's in prison.
the one that killed the girl after.
Yeah, he killed his wife. He
Yeah.
said he thought she was a home intruder.
Yo,
or a
that's great. I
burglar.
didn't hear this. But he just shoots into the bathroom.
Yeah.
No, but it was bro. He's like he had spring-loaded legs though. He's fat. He's faster than like a
No, that's
regular.
bull-
He was
Bullshit.
faster than
person
when
with
he
legs.
didn't have legs.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I think that would help with like long distance too. Yeah. 'cause
Yeah, no fatigue. Yeah.
No fatigue, no calf cramps,
Yeah.
nothing. I was
Shin
just going
splints.
off them the whole
No
time.
shin-
Bruh.
Oh, no shin splints.
Cousin, your shins is strong, yeah.
Oh, if your shit. Oh, imagine a leg
Bro,
kick.
I only went out Friday night and I was raging and my fucking calves is like burning right now.
Yeah. Felt like
I
you
don't
was
know what
walking
the fuck I did
Disneyland.
Friday night, but my calves is on fire.
He's probably just dancing and jamming.
fucking cutting rug, bro. My fucking calves is on
Are
fire
you, are you
right
a big time
now.
dancer at the club?
I think once I like get into that drunk phase, then I'm.
It's gotta be the
I'm
right
in,
type of
yeah,
music?
I'm in, yeah. Just playing some good music too at Dre's.
What's the type of music that can get you to dance?
I like that Bay Area. That
Oh.
Bay Area slaps.
You do the whole like Bay Area
well,
dance
I don't think I
shit,
look like those guys doing it, but I mean, I feel like I'm doing it at the time. That's why I don't watch videos the next day of people posting me when we go out to the clubs.
Skip 'em.
Because I just kind of like blur my vision and I kind of like
Tap until you see pictures.
Yeah,
And then
I was
repost
like,
the
oh
pictures.
fuck, I don't want to watch myself dance. I probably looked horrible last night, but in the moment, I got the chain swing down though. I can do that.
The
one
chain
good.
swing.
I just fucking do my thing and swing the chain. From the
Your
pendant.
big medallion.
Yeah, but dancing wise, I don't know honestly because I really don't like to watch it.
You remember? You guys ever watch Jersey Shore?
Yeah.
You remember how they dance in that show?
Fist pump.
Is it just a fist pump?
No, but like how they actually dance. Like, yeah, fist pump was some of it, but like, did you see how like they be doing like footwork drills and karaoke's? It looks crazy. Like you've never seen it. Like fast feet and they look like 5-year-olds.
I gotta
Bro,
look- I gotta
last
remember.
night we went to Stoney's, and everybody's line dancing, and I'm like how the fuck do they know all the moves, bro?
What is it? Is it?
I can't
is
lie.
I don't know,
I
bro.
don't
They were
know.
like spinning
It's just
and
the electric
catching.
slide.
I don't even know the electric slide, bro.
I just do the
because
electric
they're like
slide,
grabbing
every country
them,
song.
spinning them, bringing them back, like dropping them down. I'm like, and it's like every song was like, it wasn't like it was repetitive.
But those guys are weird though. They sleep on separate beds from their and they beat their wives, right?
I don't know, do they?
That's what cowboy. Isn't that what the cowboy thing?
I don't know.
They sleep in separate beds and they hit their
I
wives.
sleep in separate bed, but I don't hit my girl. I don't hit my girl.
You don't?
No.
You gotta try it
I
sometime.
did when we sparred, but we don't spar.
Ooh, that's a good way to get some in, huh?
No, it always goes bad
Why?
because somebody gets salty every time. I was like,
Usually,
all
it's
right,
usually the female.
we gotta stop. Like, we gotta stop this.
You just jab her in the face a couple times.
Yeah, because I'd be like, bro, she's hitting me so hard. I'm like, boom, body shot, and then I would hit her like with a good body
Drop.
shot, and she, boom, boom. I'm like, boom, but she's not getting the picture.
You ever dropped her?
Nah, I don't think I dropped her, but I would sink some, man.
No, and it's like go like through the night, like you don't get none after that.
What is that?
Is she mad like throughout? Like,
Oh, nah.
you might be mad, like not like us. We'll be mad at that moment, and then we'll be
Yeah.
good. Does she carry it through the night?
Nah. Be good. Yeah. But yeah, no can spar no more.
Does she still train like she used to, or is
No, she worked full time. Yeah. She holding it down.
she holding it down? Bro, yeah, congratulations, Mr. Homeowners.
I know,
Yeah. Her.
Hey, what's yours is mine, bitch.
it's a we thing.
Yeah, it's a we.
thing.
It's
We did
us.
this together.
No, yeah, she's holding it down though. I'm gonna get mine though.
Y'all got a nice spot though. I mean,
Yeah, it's it's
backyard.
perfect, yeah.
Your own little street, your own little driveway.
Well, it was out there too. Like Connor had that story too, right?
Yeah.
Connor was the one living the dream, trying to get to his dream, and his girl was holding it down,
Yeah.
right?
It's good just having somebody that believes, fucking.
It's always
yeah.
a good story too.
Yeah, no, bro. She's holding it down. I got her when I get mine. I got her.
Have you guys had that talk openly between like?
Oh yeah,
You know,
nah.
it's coming, babe. Like,
No, yeah, we had like this was even like when we were at the apartment and like she's like she does good at her job and I was like, yo, like, frick, because I like for the longest time I haven't worked and shit and it's like I don't have money to fucking pay. I would ask my mom sometimes to help out, but like, yo, if you're good, like holding it down right now, like and if I can go all in, like I got it. Like once I get there, I got it. And she was like, yeah, like she believes, she sees the vision too. She sees where I'm headed. She sees what I do. I'm like, I'm not like, oh yeah, hold it down, baby, and I'm like just fucking off and staying home all day playing video games. Like I'm really in the gym all day, and so.
I think there's a lot of us though that see that in you too.
Yeah,
Me and Justin always talk about it.
I mean that's like just
Yeah,
fuel.
I was trying for 10 years to try
Yeah, no, that shit's fuel to me though,
You know
bro.
what I
I
mean?
feel that because I honestly feel the love from the people that do believe in me, and like I'm like, yeah, like I'm fucking doing this shit. And no, it's a good feel. It's a good feel, bro. Like, and I'm grateful.
Does it add any pressure to you, or is that any expectations like that?
I don't know. I feel like maybe when I was younger, it was like pressure, or, like putting expectations. But I think like through like all my shit with leaving coach and all that stuff, like I feel like I matured into this game so much more just from that little experience, like the way I look at the game now and everything like that. So I don't think it's just fuel now. It's just more why, more reason to do it, more like not pressure at all. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're more set up for success now?
Yeah,
more
I think
equipped for
now I think it's really gonna now I think it's really closer than I've been thinking, because now I think my mindset is right now. Like I think I wasn't ready. I think I wasn't ready mentally yet, but now I think with that growth and everything, I think now it's gonna happen because I am there mentally.
Do you feel like more sure than ever that that
Yeah.
ultimate goal is gonna come true?
And that's why like we had that talk, which we won't bring up here, but like now it really doesn't matter where, right? It's like let's just
go.
make a living. Yeah, let's make a living off this shit, because I know it's 100% possible for me.
I think that's the biggest part of the whole journey is the experience you get and what you
Yeah.
can learn from it.
Yeah, no, bro.
I always tell people like, bro, I lived the fucking movie for years, you know.
Your life's a movie,
You know what I mean?
bro.
And through that, I learned a lot. I could have did stuff differently, but I wouldn't change it.
Experience.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have learned all the lessons
Oh,
you've learned
bro.
to this point, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was lessons, and I got to have fun doing it. You know,
Mm.
most people like in their 20s, they're like trying to figure out what they're doing. Like I was trying to figure out what am I going to do for the day, because like the business was striving, and it was just trying to figure out what we was gonna do. I was honestly too young to be there.
I mean,
To have all that
you're
money.
kind of lucky that it turned out as well as it did, right?
I feel like now that I went through that, like now that I'm older, I know how to like manage myself better, because I had no control.
How did you make it out of that? Because I mean, you were making millions at what point? How old were you? 26?
Yeah, the
25?
early 20s. Yeah.
Making millions? Like,
Oh,
Fuck,
bro.
see,
you
that's
gave
why I
me
get
millions
salty,
at
bro, because I'm
25,
26, bro.
I'd be dead.
Like,
No, but like most, like if you think about it, most people at that age don't even know what they're gonna do yet.
Yeah.
I got lucky. Like always, people always talk about the brand, like farmers. It was perfect timing, like bro. Like IAG was cracking. It didn't. Nothing got flagged.
Hey, that's crazy.
We fucking put money into GGI drone when nobody even knew what a drone was. We got sent drones before drones came out,
Damn.
and we was getting pictures and videos.
That's how you guys had the best
Yeah.
shots. What?
And we were telling people we got popular because we was telling people we was renting helicopters.
Damn. What? At least for me, when I was coming up in high school, what made you guys super popular was like your hats.
Yeah.
Like the limited, like you
The
know what I
New
mean?
Era,
Like
the-
yeah, like motherfuckers.
That's what blew it up was the hats.
People were reselling them like $300
Bro,
bucks and
oh,
shit.
that
Like,
was
when they
crazy.
went up to like 1,000, I sold all my hats.
yeah, bro.
I was like, fuck it.
They went up to $1,000.
Bro,
bro,
1,000
these
for a
hats
hat.
were expensive,
and
bro.
I was like, how much is the fucking hat? I was like, fuck it. I put mine on Facebook Marketplace. And I sold all my hats.
Bro, like these
I
hats.
remember seeing like the t-shirts, they'd go, wait, $40? If I'm not
30,
mistaken.
30,
Okay.
32.
32. And they were selling
100 plus.
$120
Yeah.
on eBay, on I forget the other one that I'd see them on Craigslist. They would be reposted on, bro. It was crazy.
I got a Rebel Soldiers hat from the concert.
Well, back.
They threw it.
It was a farmer's market collab.
Yeah.
Who threw it? Did I throw it?
I don't know, no.
Bro, remember I was concert? I used to always throw hella money into the crowd. I used to throw hella money in the crowd, bro. Like I said, we lived the movie. Like it's so funny because like this, yes, I raged this past weekend, right? But it was Lex Breezy. You guys know her.
Shout out Lex Breezy.
Yeah, bro. We went out, and when we get together, it's like we relive that movie. You know what I mean? So that's why like I went out knowing that. You know, like sometimes you go out and like I'm gonna fucking chill. Like I went out Friday, like I'm fucking blacking out.
Yeah.
Fuck it, you know what I mean?
Oh.
And bro, like I made a post, and I scrolled back in my camera roll, and like bro, like the biggest smile comes on my face.
Yeah, it's killing.
Like looking at like the things we went through, the things we did, the places we traveled, and more so like the reach we had with people. We made so much friends, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And then we made like, because of our lines were so long, we was like matchmakers, bro. Like there's people that met in line that now they're married, kids and everything.
Oh
Wow.
shit.
So it's like it's bigger, like, and it was like a big family. Like, it's a big community. Like it was beyond the brand. Like it became
Hell
like
yeah.
a big family.
Because I mean, a lot of you guys are still in touch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I text you guys
Close.
every Friday.
Yeah.
Every
And,
Friday.
and I still text everybody else every Friday too. It takes me 3 hours to text everybody every Friday.
shit.
I sit down and like no matter what, that's just how, like for me, I can show appreciation. Like that's what I do. I sit down every Friday, and what is one text to like text you guys to keep in touch. To me, it might seem small, but later on, if something happens to me, he hasn't been like, oh, this fucking guy. Like even when I wouldn't text him back, he still would text every Friday.
Yeah, no,
Because there's
that's
guys that don't text me back for like 1 month. I
might miss one.
I miss a lot of them because I open them.
I still text. I don't give a fuck. Next week comes, I still text on a Friday.
I open them, I go, oh fuck.
Yeah, I open it next to my girl sometimes. I'm like, ah.
Well,
I put that fuck away.
Not everybody gets those, but like some guys don't message back. I still text every Friday. I don't give a fuck. Like, because one day you might be like, what is fucking like. He was real. Like, he still kept in touch, even though I answered back. And then they'll answer one Friday, and then they might not answer for a couple. I still text.
Right. If I don't get the text, what's going on? What's wrong?
No, yeah.
Where's Raleigh?
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Like, if that comes into it one day, like, people will be like, hey, like, is something wrong? Like, you know, I'm gonna check on him.
They're gonna hit you up.
Yeah. But I got guys that try to fucking, because I text early in the morning, right? I'm always up early. I got some guys that's trying to beat me too.
Yeah,
Friday
so,
morning.
bro, I'm getting texts like 4 in the morning. Happy Aloha Friday. And I'm like, holy fuck, I'm going to get up at 3:30 next week.
That's got to be crazy because it's coming from Hawaii too. So it's 2 a.m. or whatever it is. 1 a.m.
They never sleep yet.
They're still up.
They never sleep yet.
That's funny.
But yeah, like that, the experiences that we went through to build that and get it to it was like, bro, it just makes me smile. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, that's sick.
We traveled everywhere, and it was like a party. Everywhere we went was a party. That's what everybody knew us for.
Yeah.
And that was the hardest part to live up to because like we were known as like a party brand, and to live a party every day is way harder than everybody thinks.
It's exhausting, yeah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Bro.
Is it worth the sacrifice? Like that exhaustion and like that obligation, is it worth the sacrifice for like the monetary game, for example, and like having the status?
I felt like it was, you know what I mean? Like what everybody's working, like people work their whole lives to buy houses. Like I was like buying houses back to back. And so I feel like I got the hard part out of the way and now it's just maintaining. But it was that sacrifice. Like a lot of times like we would get invited and I'm like, fuck bro, like I don't really want to go to this. Like I'm tired from going 2 nights in a row already. And then I just be like, bro, I don't want to go back to construction.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was by trade, was a diesel mechanic by trade. And I was like, bro, I don't fucking see myself going back to that. So I'm just going to fucking get ready and go out because it's way better to do this than be at a job site, dirty, head to toe, oil, grease, you know. So I just always, I still think of that to this day. I still keep in touch with all my boys. Like on Fridays, I text all my boys that I used to work with still yet to this day. And I always tell them like, I'm super thankful for them because they were the ones like buying the shirts and the hats out of my trunk when we never even had a shop. They believed in it and they was like, bro, like I would tell them like my dream, like, oh, I don't like do this the rest of my life. I like do this. And they would be like, bro, like we support you, fucking do it, you know?
Hell yeah.
And when it came time for me to quit, there's like, fuck it, bro, just go. If it doesn't work, just come back. You know, you can come back.
That's boys.
And then there was like, just fucking go, bro, and do it, you know? So that's why the texting on Fridays is kind of like how I can show appreciation to everybody that was around and that was like a part of us coming up.
Fuck yeah.
I bet that means a bunch to every single one of them too.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does because like I always say I always try to stay pretty like of course I'm a little flashy with like the jury and all that stuff, but I like to say I'm pretty humble still yet.
I feel like the biggest thing is you're still about everybody. Like at no point did it turn like greedy or like, oh, I'm not getting as much as I should do. Like I'm more responsible for this. It was always like for everyone.
Yeah.
Now I always felt like that's how like team, bro. Together everybody achieves more, and that's all I kind of stuck to that. So till this day I stick to that. You know, even like my family's super supportive of everything I did. My dad was like, fuck it. Like, because my dad was construction too, operator. And he was like, bro, like, if you don't picture yourself doing this your whole life, then chance it. Just do it. And then it turned into what it turned into. It turned into a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So do you think you'd be able to replicate that again? It's like the success of farmers?
Not as fast. Not as farmers just took off in like, we had our first order. 6 months later, he's moving into a shop. Wow. 2 years later, we was millions. You know what I mean? Damn. So it was like a really fast progression.
But then again, you were going out every single weekend,
Almost
every day. Yeah, like every day. Like that's not what you're doing now, right?
No, I can't do it as much, but I'll still run it here and there.
But to get it to that point, that's basically what you'd have to do, right? It's like going out
Network,
every day,
like a
kind of
motherfucker,
thing,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it is a networking thing when you
It
go
is.
out.
It 100% is, no matter what it is, right?
And you never know who you'll meet, bro.
And you know
Especially here,
Here
bro.
in Vegas is the thing, right? Like there's
people you would never expect to be like somebody, there's somebody.
Yeah. I think more now than ever, right? Like the connection of
Bro,
things.
I met guys in like in the gym. The dad's like one of the biggest developers in Vegas.
Wow.
You never think. He's in there in the morning with us. I think he sold his house, was the most expensive house sold in Vegas, like 30-something mil.
Damn.
But you would never think when you see him in the gym. That's why, like, to me, I kind of picked up on that early. Like, you never know who somebody is. You got to get to know them. Be nice to everybody.
Yeah.
That's why I try to be nice to everybody, because you never know who they may be or who their family is. Because one day, like, if you're super cool with them, they might be like, hey, fucking Raleigh's super cool. Like, you should mess with him. You know what I mean?
So how did you notice that, like, early? What was it? Was it like a certain, like a specific instance that something happened where you
I think
you were
bro,
being a dick to
honestly,
somebody and then you found out, like, oh shit.
No, I
Is
was
that
honestly,
dude?
I was always like cool with everybody. I feel like I was like, in high school, I was always cool with everybody, and then even when guys didn't like me, I didn't even know. You know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, so and so. I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even know. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean? I was always just like, oh, whatever. Yeah, it is what it is.
Won't talk to that guy then.
Okay, but I just like when I was young, I just kind of was like all my friends are all like thugs too. Like to this day, a lot of them are, but I was not like them, you know. And they even like we all talk. Even when I see them when they come to Vegas, we talk about it, and they're like, "Yeah, he was definitely not like us." Like we go to parties, and they'll be like standing against the wall, all tough, and I'll be the one like running around in my boxers, jumping in the pool, you know, with all the girls and stuff. And I was like, "Bro, you guys just look too tough. Like, why you guys acting so tough?" You know. But I just knew that wasn't my character. That's not who I am. I like to get along with everybody. And then even like the construction, like you realize there's certain people you got to be nice to or you ain't going to get anywhere. You know what I mean? Like there's guys on the job site, like you better be nice to him or because he can make your job like a living hell.
Oh, fuck.
If not.
Kind of like playing the politics of it.
Yeah.
I'm not good at that.
I feel like I'm pretty good at that.
Playing politics? I don't like it.
I don't like to do it, but I feel like in situations, in situations that's necessary, I feel like
there's a time like you can bite your tongue to just, you know what I mean? Like
I have a hard time with doing that. I fucked myself so many times.
But that's why I never went to the
holding it.
military though, because I know I would have lost it for sure.
But I mean, I went through it a bunch in the military too.
No, I know, but that's like I know I would have just broke one day and just fucking lost it.
Man, yeah. You see kids crash out all the time.
Smash a fucking commander, somebody, whatever.
Oof. I knew a gay dude that was smashing a commander. Wild.
Different smash.
Yeah, different smash, but yeah, it got wild. Did it so that he could get promoted and then get paid more, basically.
He got promoted?
Well,
got promoted.
Wow.
Got put on the promotion list.
So he
Played the
smashed or he
politics.
got smashed?
He got smashed. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So he played the politics.
He's gay as fuck. So that's smashing for him. Was jumping on a old man's cock.
Yeah. Dang, that's gay as fuck.
Yeah, I know. And then he started doing it to like his other sergeants and other like lower rank guys so that he could like blackmail them and then get out of like doing details and get put on easier
He's
assignments.
a horny gay old man.
They're men. We're like a man. Like, isn't that when men fuck all the time? No one fucks more than gay men, right?
That's probably true.
Oh yeah, like at Stoney's last night, there's 3 guys on the electric bull.
Oh shit, together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gay.
No, it's just and they're like full on like
Riding that fucker.
and they're like doing like the head like
Oh my god. Did they have cowboy hats on?
The
bro.
big arch in the back.
Yeah,
Oh
big,
my
arch
God.
was
in the
big.
back.
The arch and it started real low. The arch started real low in the back too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
man.
get uncomfortable.
I feel like they're gonna give themselves scoliosis doing that.
They're gonna need functional patterns after.
Keep you employed. Well, I appreciate you, Raleigh, for coming on,
Yeah,
sharing
sure.
some of the
Legend,
great
bro.
stories. Look forward to having you on more often, more
I
frequent.
should be on here more.
Yes, we
Yeah.
definitely need it. Definitely need it. Puni, big
Last
fight
words.
coming
Last
up.
words for your opponent.
Nah,
We need a good sound bit to put on your video.
just be ready.
Fucking this
The
fucker.
man of few words.
Yes, go.
Is that what the shirt's just gonna say? Just be ready.
I don't know, bro, but I'm gonna be the boogeyman in there, dog. He's gonna find out. First round, he's not gonna want to be in there. That's it.
Fold him, put him out.
Well, just from the first round, like I said, he might be doing some bullshit, falling down and stuff. But from the first round, I know he won't want to be in there with me anymore. So, that's that.
Lights out cold.
Night. Curry.
Night. Still French episode 95. See you guys next time. Peace.